want to demonstrate for you guys the proper grip, fundamental grip. There's typically 3 different ones, whether you interlock, you overlap, or some guys, ex-baseball players still like to carry a 10-finger grip. There's just a couple of basic principles that go along with each one. You want to start with the club in your left hand, and you want it to run diagonally across the base of your fingers. With your pad of your left hand, it's going to be on top of the golf club. So essentially, with your left hand on there properly, you should be able to cradle on your index finger. You just close the other 3 fingers around it. On most, you should be able to see 1.5 to 2 knuckles on your left hand whenever you have the club down, like you're ready to hit a golf shot. After that, the right hand is just kind of along for the ride, and it's based on comfort, whether you interlock or overlap. Not many people use a 10-finger grip anymore, but the right hand, you see, you'll just lay right across the base of the fingers as in you did the left hand. Each one of your hands will create a V between the thumb and the index finger. You want that to point somewhere in between your buttons and your right shoulder for a right-handed golfer. So whenever you get it on properly, your right hand kind of rides on top. It should look something similar to this. After you have your grip, the other basic principle I want to focus on is ball position. Now it's going to change depending on what club you have in your hand, from your driver back through your irons and also the wedge. Whenever you have a driver in your hand, you want everything, your stance to be shoulder width apart. Your driver is going to be more on the inside of your left heel of your front foot. The driver has the least amount of loft of any club in the bag. Just this principle creates loft on the driver. Now whenever you have a mid-iron in your hand, like a 7-iron, as I do here, you want that to be somewhere in the middle of your stance, like the head is. The buttons on your golf shirt should about right where your club is